Hey guys, my name's Ben. Late last year I created a travel video called November Air. I shot this while traveling through China for about a month. I shot it on my brand new Sony A7s Mark II, which I'm shooting on now. And when I put the video online, I got a lot of feedback on Vimeo, YouTube and Reddit. Just getting questions about my workflow, how I've got the camera set up, the color grading, the lenses. So quickly I'm just going to go through that. If you do want to watch the main video which I'm referencing to now, I'll put a link in the description. So what I'm going to go through now is the camera and how I've got it set up, S-Log3 shooting, high frame rates, the lenses I've used, the adapter, my editing workflow and the color grading. First I'll go through the camera and how I've got it set up. So I shot this whole video at 4K internally at 24 frames a second. The 4K image was then downscaled to 1080p sequence to match the high frame rate settings, which I shot at this, which is 120 frames a second conformed to 24p. The steady shot was used when I was using my 35mm f1.4 Sigma. I didn't use it on my Canon because the Canon lens has built-in image stabilization, which I think is actually better than this inbuilt steady shot. By having this off, also it helps with the battery life. The whole video was shot in S-Log3, although I used the gamma display assist on the camera. This makes it way easier when I'm trying to pull focus out in the sun. It also gives you an idea of what the graded image is actually going to look like rather than that really flat, overexposed S-Log3 image. The lenses I used were this Canon 24-105 f4 and my Sigma 35 f1.4 Art Series. Both of these had Vario ND filters on them pretty much the whole time because the lowest ISO you can shoot on when shooting in S-Log3 is 1600. The adapter is the Metabones EF to E mount. I had no issues with it at all, though I haven't used any other adapters, so I don't have anything to compare it to. So this is what the timeline of the whole project looks like. There's really no tricks or anything I have to show, it's all quite simple, just a couple of layers. This is the first project I've fully edited in Premiere Pro. The color grading is probably the most asked question I've had in regards to this video. My main goal when color grading is to always keep it visually consistent from one clip to another. So the LUTs from this project from clip to clip are generally the same ones. I like to use this creative section here to really modify and manually get a look that I'm after. There's some really good built-in ones from Adobe, which to be honest is what the majority of this video is, and then you can go in here and change things like the fade. You can fully play around with the curves and the color wheels. It's important for me to use these looks as a starting point and then build off them to create my own look. If you have any other questions about the color grading and what I've done for an individual clip, for example, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and answer the best that I can. So that's pretty much it for this video. Rather than going into a lot of detail, I've kept it pretty broad and tried to touch on a few topics in reply to the questions I got on November Air. If there's anything else you'd like me to explain in a bit more detail or give my opinion on, let me know and I'll do my best to try and get another video up.